If you have been craving the taste of those sweet summer strawberries, thanks to the unseasonably warm winter we had, they are ready for picking ahead of schedule this year. News 8's Pauline Lee is live in the studio with what an early start to the picking season means for the rest of summer.
Well, it's definitely been a few years since we've experienced an early growing season like this one, but you might want to take advantage of those early crops while they're still here.
Look at this one.
If you asked any of these berry pickers what's the secret to picking strawberries, the deep red, juicy color is only part of it.
The hard part is to decide when and
because some years
time
we just plain miss it because it's either a little earlier or a little later.
Thanks to the mild winter this year, the pick-your-own strawberry season at Jolivet Family Farms started a couple of weeks ahead of schedule.
When the time comes, you just got to do it.
And for the farm's owner, that's definitely not a bad thing.
The sooner you get strawberries to sell, the better off you are. Sure, looks great so far. Depends on the weather. If you have nice weather, you get people out. If you don't, people don't come.
Mom.
The warm winter also meant some alfalfa, soybeans, and corn plants started sprouting sooner than usual. But agricultural agent Steve Hutzinger says the early start doesn't necessarily mean more crops this year.
If we look at our agronomic corn, soybeans, alfalfa crops that are out there, we can only have so much growing capacity for those crops. It just may mean that our season changes the timing. And
for Jolivet Family Farms, while the sweet berries of summer ripened earlier this season, they may be gone before you know it.
Well, the end of the season will come sooner, of course. And if you have hot weather, it's shorter than that. They can shorten it up another week.
So that only means one thing for these pickers.
This is my biggest one.
A second trip back to the farm with the family needs to happen sooner than later.
we may have to come back out because they may not make it to the jam.
And Jolivet Family Farms is predicting strawberry picking will come to an end at the end of June. That's about 1 week ahead of schedule. But again, it could be sooner depending on how hot and humid it gets in the coming weeks.
All right, thanks, Pauline. The La Crosse County agricultural agent says while some crops had an early start this year, that does not mean this will be a new trend. The harvest just depends on the weather.